sorry for the flood of videos, but how's everybody doing? So I am totally caught up with videos now, finally. It only took like a week to get caught up with 6 months worth of work. The iPad's been functioning great ever since I figured out how to do the workaround to make it that it works correctly without giving me errors anymore. So today we're going to head up to Weiser. I'm going to use the OM-1, and I'm going to also film a little bit. Andrea is going to be using the light L-16 again. We did use it for the waterfall at on our way to Middle Creek. We stopped at Sweet Arrow Lake. We did use it there a little bit, and we also did use it a little bit at Middle Creek, but didn't really get too much of a good usage out of it to see how it actually functions and works. So we're going to get a little bit better testing today. With that being said, we'll see you guys up there. Looks like we got water levels back to normal again. After it being really low for a while. Alright. Head down the trail a little bit here. So I was watching some videos on this camera last night, a little bit more. Try and learn some of the settings and all that kind of good stuff. And I'll tell you what, it's pretty big improvement on the OM-1 already. So it's going to be interesting to see how much better the photos turn out too. Just everything is right at my fingertips now that I have it set up the right way to how I want to use the camera. I have 2 modes automatically set up that all I have to do is on this dial. Like right now it's on C1. C1 is for regular standard photos. If I switch to C2, it's more rapid fire for like if I go to Montour Preserve and take like bird photos and stuff like that. So it's gonna be nice. I did test C2 earlier to see how it turns out. And definitely an improvement. It rapid fired 50 photos in like 1 second. Because this camera can shoot up to 100 photos per second.
I hear something.
That's a pileated woodpecker.
Is my microphone still on and connected up?
Yeah, your microphone's on.
Okay. I might actually have to turn it off and take it off.
The range is about 100 to 150 feet.
Well, you're getting ahead of me and I'm trying to hang back because Dad's behind me and he's having a lot of problems today. So yeah. I'll probably have to take it off, that way I can talk with him. I don't want to interfere.
Okay, that's fine. Do what you need to do. Ooh, I want to get some of this right here. This would be a good opportunity for you to use the
light camera?
Yep, to get some of the moss and stuff through here.
Okay, so I was going to be a part of the vlog and talk people, but I'm taking my mic off, so I won't really be participating like voice-wise. But I have the light camera with me, and I'm going to try to get some pictures off and on throughout the walk and see how it does.
Okay, so now it's recording.
Okay. How do I know if I'm still connected with the microphone and stuff?
Up at the top, there's going to be 2. See, there's 2 things here.
Okay.
2 lines.
Yep. I
green.
see. Okay, we're good, I guess.
Yeah.
I was testing my microphone.
I have you recording, so that way I can take some photos.
That's fine.
Because this just impressed me with hearing how fast this thing was snapping photos.
So I'm back, people.
I don't know if I'm going to try putting the microphone right up by the camera, and we'll see if it
picks it up.
Picks it up, because this camera, since I adjusted the settings from watching the videos last night, this thing rapid fires. So here we go. Let's try it. That's significantly faster than what it used to be. So I guess we'll see what happens. Take a walk down into this area here. Yeah, I know. Mute for this workout. That way it stops bothering me about stopping. There's something else down here on this picnic table too that people left behind.
Yeah, the other table at the other area we were at had a pack of wipes for sanitizing your hands.
This looks like a can.
Yeah, I see it. It's a can. It looks like Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
Yep, it's a big Dr. Pepper can.
I think that something was burning somewhere at some point. Because if you look at the ridges here, Obviously, close by it doesn't look bad, but if you look down this valley and up the valley, it looks not clear.
Sort of hazy.
Yeah, it looks kind of murky.
When we were driving up to come here, I noticed it as you mentioned it.
We got a little baby salamander. So to change the joystick, you do this, wrong way, down at the water.
I do not see the baby salamander that you're talking about.
He's right here. He's gonna be...
Oh, I see him. Okay, I
on
see
top of
him.
the rock.
I don't know if it's showing up on the video. I can't tell on this screen, but I saw him.
Thing's pretty nice to record with, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really easy to use.
How do you pause this if you want to pause?
It's either start or stop. So you just hit the orange button.
Should I stop it for the moment?
You can, that's fine.
Much.
No, it's dying because I forgot to bring a battery handle. That's the problem.
Yeah.
So these little branches here have some buds on them. It's kind of hard to see them, but I tried the OM-1. I had to switch to manual focus to get anything to focus, and it was kind of soft focus too. It wasn't even really crisp or clear. The light camera actually did better with focusing on that stuff than what the OM-1 did. I mean, I guess I should not be overly surprised given how expensive that camera is, because the light's actually a really expensive camera by itself too. But I just wasn't expecting it to do better than the OM-1.
Well, for that anyway.
Yeah.
The picture quality isn't anything like what you get on your...
Oh no, the OM-1 destroys that camera for raw photo quality. Like this lake, the OM-1 beats it by miles.
I mean, the pictures that you get off of the light camera are not bad. Like
No.
they're okay for what the camera is, but it's not like what you get off of your camera. The Olympus OM-1, whatever.
Yeah.
It's nothing like what you get off of that, or even like your Nikon that you had, or any cameras like that. It's nothing like that. I would say this light camera, despite being pricey for what it is, I would say it's probably best for something to just play around with.
Yeah.
Not if you're trying to get like really good photos or professional quality photos. I would say it's more just to mess with.
Yeah, so that camera actually hit the market in 2018, I believe, and it actually, when it first came out, that was a $2,000 camera. So that's not a cheap camera. I mean, I guess it's going to be pricey when it has 16 lenses on the back of it. Which let me actually see it so I can.
Yeah, that's just ridiculous.
So
16 lenses. For the price that it originally was on having 16 lenses, though, I would actually expect it to do a little better than what it does.
Yes.
I'm surprised that it's not better.
All right, so. Yeah, so here it is. I don't know how well you can see all the lenses, but all those lenses are on the front. So how this camera works is it does not utilize every single lens all at one shot. It utilizes between 5 and 10 lenses at a time. And it basically laces a high resolution photo together, which maxes out at 50 megapixels. So, I mean, it's a good photo, but it's not touching the OM-1. The OM-1 maxes at 80 megapixels. And that's true 80 megapixels. That's not, digital wizardry like that.
Yeah, like I said, it's not a bad camera. I wouldn't say it's bad, but it's nothing, like I said, it's nothing like the OM-1 or like a Nikon, like, nicer cameras like that.
Well, this OM-1 is the flagship camera for OM system. So that's that's where you're going to see the difference. This is their flagship camera. So
Right.
it's to be expected for it to perform as well as it does. And now that I adjusted the settings, this thing really, really does nice now. I'm very happy with its performance since updating everything last night. Ooh, here we go. We can get some stream photos here. One of the cool things that I found out is, so this, let me turn off the, of course the screen's going to turn off. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it. But right now, it's set for Superfine plus RAW regular. So this camera, under regular circumstances, is only 20 megapixels. But if I press this button, now it's taking photos in 50 megapixels handheld. And if I go into the settings, I can adjust it up even higher. It only works on tripod because of it needs to be held very, very still. But I can adjust it up to 80 megapixels then. So I put it on 50 because on 50 it automatically actually blurs the water without an ND filter or anything required. It just does it right on the fly. So that's one of the very many settings that you're getting with the OM-1 that most other cameras require extra pieces and parts just to make it work. All right. Yeah, you complained you wanted a camera, so I got you a camera. Just it has 16 lenses on it.
It's ridiculous. As long as we're sort of like reviewing it and telling people about it, I was also going to mention, because I don't think we mentioned it, but for anybody that might be watching and seeing this, and if you saw bits of the camera, like when we showed it off in anything, it is sort of a large camera, and there's nothing to put it in to carry like around your neck or anything like that. Like it's really, it's kind of hard and like awkward to to try to carry around and use.
Yep. So we got this here with the tree in the middle. We'll get some photos of that next. All right. I will say, now that I'm playing with that camera a little bit more, the light that is. I actually do like that camera.
I like it too so far. Like I said, I don't think it's bad, but it's nothing like, like a more professional type of camera like you use and like the Nikon that you had and all that kind of stuff. Like I said, it's kind of more of like something to just play with.
Well, yeah, because like this camera is probably the best one that I use.
Your OM.
Yeah. Second best camera I use is going to be the Nikon D7500 that I use at work. Ooh. Ooh. You see what I see? You got the puddle.
Yeah.
You got some moss there in the middle. And then back there is a log with some moss on it too. Snap a couple there. And then we really need to get moving.
Yeah, we do. We're taking longer than we normally do.
You can't really see it, but there's a huge rock that's like the size of a car at the other end down there. That's where we're headed to. Maybe. I might decide to turn around soon because of timing.
Well, yeah, we might have to cut it a little. We might have to cut it a little short.
If we do. I don't really. I'm just happy to have gotten out and gotten more pictures and video now that, I have working devices. Alright, so let's grab a couple of these. And you know what? I think I'm just gonna call it right here. I think we'll just head back.
Yeah.
Because we have to go find something for dinner.
Yeah, we don't even know what we're doing for dinner yet. And if I have to cook something till we get home and I can start cooking and get it done, it's gonna be getting a little bit late.
Yeah.
And for quite a long time now, I've been off track with my meal making, and half the time we're not eating until between 7 and 8 at night, and that's just too late for us. It just doesn't work for everybody in the household. I need to try to start getting back on track and doing a little better. I actually want to be trying to eat again by like maybe 6:30.
Yeah, which if we head back soon, we'll be in that territory.
Yeah, we're gonna have to call it here and like go back in a few minutes.
That's fine. I'm gonna switch over to I'm gonna need the long lens again.
Okay.
I want to snap a couple pictures. I'll probably use the light again one more time before we head back. Because once we head back, because from here to the cars, I don't know. Well, it's showing we have a quarter mile, so it's about a quarter mile back probably. So we only did half a mile.
It's not terrible though. It's better than nothing. My main goal was if we were going to come out, I just wanted to get out here, just to get out and take advantage of a somewhat nice day. Get out, move around, be in the air.
And it did end up being a nice day because the sun's actually shining.
Yeah.
What is going on here? Why is this not... There we go. Thing's been acting really goofy. I don't know what's going on with it.
Maybe because the battery's low. Could that be it? It needs to be charged up.
It's been acting kind of goofy for a
Oh
while.
boy. Is there a way to like reset it or recalibrate it or anything like that? Maybe it would need something like that.
I don't know. I'll have to talk to Kurt about it and see. Possibly. But
Curtis,
anyways,
if you're watching, what do we do to fix it?
anyways, it ended up being, a nice day.
It's not bad out. It was actually a pretty nice day. I mean, there's a lot of like, I guess, cloud coverage or something. It seems kind of hazy, but
yeah, there's a lot of cloud coverage.
otherwise
now.
It's not bad.
Temperature-wise, I mean, at home it was nice. It's in upper 60s there, but it's in the high 50s here because of elevation change.
Yeah.
Because we're significantly higher elevation here than at home. We're like double elevation.
Even though this is only about 20 minutes away from where we live.
Yeah. All right, let's get some photos and head back to the car.
Yep. I really don't even know what to do for dinner, by the way.
We'll figure it out.
That's on my mind now.
All right, we're almost back to the car. There's a little like Piper Cub type of deal, Cessna, whatever, flying over. That was nice being able to switch the save settings that I have for more of a rapid fire type photo versus standard. And I actually got some actual photos of the plane, so that was pretty nice being able to do that pretty easily. Definitely have this camera much more set up to my style for sure. So that being said, let's get back to the car. Alright, so that's mission complete and accomplished. We got quite a bit of photos. I don't know how many. I know it's a lot. That's for sure. Especially between switching back and forth between the new control modes that I have the camera set up for. It's I know I got a lot of photos in a very short amount of time. Between that and also I switched it off and on with using the light every once in a while too. So with that being said, stay tuned for the photo montage. But until then, let's hit the road and head home. We'll see you guys on the next one.